Hey guys, so today we're going to focus on distributive property with combining like terms. The expression I have is 5 times 6 fish plus 3 elephants plus 4 times 1 fish minus 2 elephants. I simply have two separate sets of distributive property here, so I'm going to go ahead and draw a divider between the two sets. Distributive property states that I'm going to take the number outside parentheses and I'm going to multiply it by the terms inside parentheses. So I'm going to say 5 times 6 fish, which is going to give me 30 fish, plus 5 times 3 elephants, which is going to give me 15 elephants, plus 4 times 1 fish, which is going to give me 4 fish, plus 4 times minus 2 elephants, which is going to give me minus 8 elephants. Now I need to combine like terms. So I'm going to say 30 fish plus 4 fish, which is going to give me a total of 34 fish, plus 15 elephants minus 8 elephants. And 15 minus 8 is going to give me plus 7 elephants. So my final expression is going to read 34 fish plus 7 elephants. Let's look at this algebraically. So my expression reads 3 times 2x minus 7 plus 6 times negative 4x minus 2. So again, I have two separate sets of distributive property. So I'm just going to draw a line through the two sets so you can see both sets. Now I'm going to go ahead and start distributing. So I'm going to say 3 times 2x, which gives me 6x, and 3 times negative 7, which gives me negative 21. Again, remember you're taking the signs that are in front with the numbers. Now I have positive 6 times negative 4x, which is going to give me negative 24x, and I have positive 6 times negative 2, which is going to give me negative 12. Once I distribute, I now need to combine like terms. So I'm going to go ahead and box in the like terms. I have 6x minus 24x. The signs are different, so you're going to subtract and take the sign of the bigger number. So 24 take away 6 gives me 18, and 24 is bigger than 6, and it has a negative sign, so I'm going to say negative 18x. Now I have negative 21 and negative 12. The signs are the same, so I'm going to add and keep. So 21 plus 12 gives me 33. So my expression would now be negative 18x minus 33. All right, let's look at another problem. So we have 10 times negative x minus 8 minus 3 times negative 6x plus 2. So this problem, again, we have two separate sets of distributive property. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a line between these two sets. I'm going to say 10 times negative x, and remember there's an understood 1 there, so it's like 10 times negative 1, which gives me negative 10x, and I have 10 times negative 8, which is going to give me negative 80. It's really important in this next step that you distribute this as a negative 3 and not a positive 3, just bringing down the negative sign. So you're going to say negative 3 times negative 6x, which is going to give me positive 18x. And negative 3 times a positive 2 is going to give me a negative 6. So again, make sure you're taking the signs in front of the numbers with that number. Now I'm going to combine like terms. So let's go ahead and box in our like terms. All right, so I have negative 10x and positive 18x. My signs are different, so I'm going to take the sign of the bigger number and subtract. So 18 minus 10 is going to give me a positive 8. So I have 8x, and I have negative 80 and negative 6. So my signs are the same. I'm going to add and keep. So 8x minus 86. Let's look at one more example before I have you do some on your own. So I have negative times 4x plus 3 minus 5 times 5x minus 12. Again, let's draw a divider between our two sets of distributive property. All right, I have a negative outside the 4x plus 3. Again, remember there's an understood 1 there. So I'm saying negative 1 times 4x, which is going to give me negative 4x. And a negative 1 times a positive 3 is going to give me negative 3. Now I'm going to say negative 5 times 5x, which is going to give me negative 25x. And negative 5 times negative 12 gives me positive 60. Now I'm going to combine like terms. So I have negative 4x, negative 25x, negative 3, and positive 60. So negative 4x and negative 25x is going to give me negative 29x, and negative 3 and positive 60 is going to give me positive 57. So my expression would be negative 29x plus 57. Click pause, copy these problems into your notebook, work them out, and then click play to see if you get the correct answers. Did you get the correct answers? If not, try to figure out what you did wrong or come see me for help.